Uber and Doordash raise prices in California to pay for those added benefits. Remember, they wanted Proposition 22. And I'm going to tell you what, this is classic double dipping, right? So they push through Proposition 22 in California. They say and make it very clear that they're going to do the same next year in all states. They're going to push for these type of propositions in your state as well, not just in California. And now they say to the rider or to the person that's ordering the food, hang on, we got to raise your prices to pay for these added benefits, right? In order to subsidize it. The funny thing is that the package that these workers, gig workers, are getting, wait till you see what you're going to be earning in January, right? With 30 cents a mile and only being paid for active driving hours, it's not going to add up too much. So they're reducing on the side of the driver, and then they're saying to the rider, hang on, we have to increase your rates to pay for all of these benefits. But what they fail to tell the rider is that the driver only receives those benefits if he or she commits to 25 hours full time, like 25 hours of active driving. That could mean 35 hours of work just to produce 25 or 35 to 40 hours of work to produce 25 active hours. So very few people are going to actually cash in on these benefits. However, they tell the rider, hey, we're paying for those benefits and you're going to have to pay more now. It's such a BS excuse to double dip, and people are falling for it. Customers will pay more for rides and deliveries as the two firms provide additional benefits to their drivers. Again, I've already said this. They only get these additional benefits if they put in those 25 hours of active driving. You have to be on a trip for those 25 hours to count collectively. If you're sitting in the car, if you're refueling, if you're eating, all of that time is not factored in. They're not telling that to the riders, right? So riders, people that are ordering, you've been conned here. Drivers, you've been conned in the Proposition 22. You may not think so because you obviously wanted to remain independent, but wait till you see your paycheck in January. Just wait. Mark my words. I already know what's coming. Doordash and Uber have raised prices for users in California, and they will raise them in Texas next year, and they will raise them in Florida, and they will raise them in Arizona. Watch. This is just the typical pattern of these gig companies in order to pay for additional benefits for their drivers. I mean, what benefits are you really offering? Starting this week, Uber said it would add up to $1.50 to the cost of its rides, right? And up to $2 on meal deliveries. Wow. You don't get to see any of that. That's taking that directly from the rider to subsidize their new BS game. Meanwhile, Doordash, which staged a very successful IPO last week, said it would increase the service fee it charges to customers starting on Wednesday, but did not share specific details. Well, we'll know by Wednesday, right? Could be today, or maybe they mean next Wednesday. We'll know how those fees play out. Both Uber and Doordash said they will use the additional money to pay for wage, healthcare, and other benefits to its drivers as part of Proposition 22. Failing to tell the rider, again, that they're only paying up to 80%, and they're only paying if the driver gets 25 active hours in. They're not telling the rider about the small print. Proposition 22, a ballot initiative passed last month in California that goes into effect today. The initiative allows gig economy companies to treat their workers as independent contractors as opposed to employees and gives them a minimum earnings guarantee of 120% of the minimum wage, among other benefits. So it goes into effect today. Does that mean tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, we can expect this new app? When are we going to see this new app? That's going to be the big question that I have. When are we going to see the new rates? When do those kick in? Is that tomorrow? We will find out. The cost to Uber to pay for the new benefits would be in the region of $400 million per year, according to analyst estimates cited by the FT. Revenue at Uber Eats rose 53% from last year, the company said, as customers increasingly used the food delivery service amid coronavirus lockdown. Uber closed its acquisition of food delivery service Postmates on December the 1st, and the two companies have begun integrating their US operations. For its part, Doordash has benefited from the ongoing pandemic and reported a 268% surge in third quarter revenue. Shares of Uber were down 0.42% to 51.24, while shares of Doordash were down 2.28% to 156.36 on Tuesday afternoon. So I do want to share a screenshot, right? This is what drivers have been getting, guaranteed minimum earnings. Get ready. I guess that they're going to switch their new California app on this week, right? Expect it to happen this week. Thanks to the passing of Proposition 22, we can offer you stronger financial protection with guaranteed minimum earnings. You're now guaranteed at least 20% more than the pickup city's minimum wage for the time you're active, plus 30 cents per mile for expenses. If you earn less, then your guaranteed minimum over 2 weeks will pay you the difference automatically. So you guys should check that out. They say learn more, which obviously takes you to the Uber driver app where you can read that and check into that. You want to make sure that you understand what those Proposition 22 benefits are about. And please get me those screenshots. I am so eager to find out if you have gone up or you've gone down. And I'm talking about your weekly earnings, right? Not just day by day. But you want to measure that from Monday to Monday. What did I make in those classic 7 days before this new app changes? And what am I making as Proposition 22 changes? Share those details with me. Huge shout out to my sponsor, Cover, Kover. You get 1 month free with my link underneath this video. 24/7 health service, automatic mileage tracking, legal protection, paid time off. And by the way, the legal protection, if you are an active, let's say, Uber or Lyft driver and you get deactivated, then the legal protection of legal rideshare kicks in. They'll send out the letters. Hey, hang on, you wrongfully terminated our client. And they send out the legal verbiage and get you back behind the wheel. Now, if you are currently deactivated, it doesn't pay off going with Cover and thinking, oh, okay, if I sign up with Cover, then I'll get that legal protection. It's only for active drivers that have been deactivated. If you have been deactivated and you're looking to get reinstated, I highly, highly suggest you sign up for that $24.99 service with Legal Rideshare. I just recently made a link about deactivation. Go to that. You can engage their services, their legal services, for as little as $24.99. They will send out the legal letters, whether it's to Grubhub, Doordash, Uber, or Lyft. They will do that work for you. Now, what makes Legal Rideshare so special is that they are a law firm that is focused on handling the entire insurance claims process for you if you get injured during your trips, on one of your trips. If your riders get injured, you get injured, make sure you go to the ER, you get a doctor's report, you contact Legal Rideshare and say, listen, my car was damaged, I was injured, my riders were injured, here are the details, I'm losing money. Go and sue them, handle the entire insurance claims process for me. That's what they do. So check it out. Have a great day. And your feedback on that video that I made as far as Uber, Doordash raising the prices in California to pay for added benefits. Right, added benefits. And then get ready the rest of the country, the other states, the other 49 states, in 2021, you can expect the same. Have a great day.